Woohoo! Welcome back to Big Head and Ed and today's episode of Blame It on the Youth, as it has finally happened. 10 episodes in, we've been hauled in front of the board. We have 5 games to get 7 points, which is doable. Yeah, we didn't go on such a great run. So after we left you last, we had the Newcastle and Tottenham games, which went quite well. We then drew with Chelsea, won a win in Premier League. Again, went quite well. We scored early, they scored early, then we just defended well. We then got smashed by Brighton in the FA Cup 4th round. That wasn't great. Lost to Man City 2-0, then just lost to Everton 3-1. We were completely outclassed, and then, yeah, got dragged in front. We've got now 5 games, 7 points to the target. Those 5 games are Bournemouth, Brighton, Burnley, Tottenham, and Leicester. So all, well, 4 of them winnable, definitely. Leicester 19th, Burnley 11th, Brighton 15th, Bournemouth 12th. Tottenham at home, we could do something against if the guys step up and decide it. So I'm feeling confident about that, but we needed a complete overhaul. So today I'm going to be taking you through the tactic changes we've made. They're not, like huge tactic changes, but there have been some. They're also the transfers we've brought in, and then we'll play that first game against Bournemouth, the first of 5, before I probably bring you Brighton and Burnley straight after, because if it doesn't go well, yeah, we could be out of a job. So if we look at tactics, I have loaded up 3 tactics. You'll notice this one looks incredibly similar. I have gone for a custom tactic style from the beginning, done it all myself, and gone for 3 formations. One is the 4-1-4-1, it's 4-1-4-1, which should be the formation that works for us, right? It suits the players we have, but the game at the moment is punishing me for not changing tactic. The next is a 4-3-3, just literally stepping the DM up into a central midfield position to give us a bit more width across midfield, leave us slightly short behind, but then hopefully will give us a bit more support going forward as well. So just stepping that DM forward to make it a 4-3-3. And the final being a 4-2-3-1. A slightly positive mentality, taking the DM and turn him into attacking midfielder. Again, looking to be more positive when going forward. I've left a lot of the instructions the same for all 3 tactics, so we get used to that style, and it's just a case of in-game we can kind of flick and change depending on what's coming up. So if we look at those styles, we'll look at in possession, we've gone for extremely wide. We're going to push out wide, going for that wing play style, but also keeping those inside forwards. We've got pass into space on, overlaps on both sides, and play out of defence as well. So we're keeping the ball, we're not going to hump it too far long. We're going to look to use the wing backs, bring them into play, and then use those inside forwards as well. Playing a slightly higher tempo, other than that, leaving it for the in-possession tactics. For the in-transition, we've gone for nothing on the possession loss. I'm not going to counter press on the 4-1-4-1 anyway. We're going to counter when the position has been won, so we're going to look to push forward and also distribute out to those fullbacks, get them into play as soon as possible. Out of possession, we're going to play a squished box. We're going to play standard defensive width, but play a much higher line. We've got young defenders, quick defenders, so let's push the line slightly higher. We'll also drop the line of engagement. So actually we're creating a big huddle of people in the middle of the pitch, looking to push out from there. We'll see how that goes. That should mean that the striker doesn't get left too far out. We are playing a pressing forward on support in Fiat up, hoping that he comes back, gets into play, and then releases the inside forwards as much as getting the play himself. So we'll see how that goes. For the 4-3-3, we've kept that almost identical. The idea being, we've put the counter press on when the possession is lost for the 4-3-3, getting these 3 guys really going in the middle to try and get back that ball as quick as possible and use the 3 players in front of them. The 4-2-3-1 gone on a positive mentality and kept, again, most of it the same. I want to see how it works and just have the ability to switch tactic, mainly because I think the game is punishing me for not changing the 4-1-4-1. I have also looked at some individual instructions, as you guys have suggested down below. So we've got both of the inside forwards looking to aim the cross at the far post. We've got the inside forward on support on shoot less often. I put it as a positional one. It is a personalised one as well for, what's his name? For Philip Anderson, whose long shots were getting a little bit wayward. But we will start using those a little bit more as we see. We've got Arp coming deep to get the ball. We've got Lanzini or Wiltshire on this get further forward role. So we will tweak those personal instructions. Got shoot less often on a lot of these defenders. Or, sorry, defensive midfielders, because Otherwise, you know, they get a little bit carried away. My only worry at the moment is the wing-backs. We're going to play with wing-backs on support. I think that's required with playing inside forwards. But we may have to drop them back onto defend because we've let in a lot of goals. And it doesn't help when you have your wing-backs bombing forward. So, again, we will see how that plays. We have these 5 games to essentially crack this and save the job. So that's the tactics. You will notice there's some names floating around that you have not seen before. So let me walk you through the transfer business. So we have spent 51 million, brought in 49 million. If we go through the outs first, we had Adrian go out for 5 million. Winston Reed went out to Dynamo Kiev for 9, possibly up to 12. Marko Arnautovic did go out to China, 17 million up to 25 it will go as well. We had Chicharito go out to Crystal Palace last day as well for 16 million, but raising up to 19. Didn't get a huge amount for those players, but got enough to generate some good cash, some pounds to go and spend on some young players, which is what we needed because they're kind of expensive, the old youngsters. So one of our signings we did early on in seasons was Kaylin Hinds, first guy we brought in on a freebie. Good pressing the forward on attack. It actually fits into the system. We've loaned him out straight away now. I just thought we just took a punt because he was free, essentially. His current ability is not great. Potential could get up to 3.5 stars. But I think he's a solid little player. For only 21, he's definitely got something in his locker that we could be looking to use. Obviously, Arp coming in. We then loaned in Emil Smith-Rowe from Arsenal to use as backup. And then we get into the big buys. So Sandro Tonali. Bought me for 18 million, possibly rising to 23. A deep line playmaker in the middle. Can play DM, can play CM. Essentially a backup to Rice. Someone to play in the centre of midfield, either in that sort of Mark Noble role or the Declan Rice role. So, all in all, pretty good little player. For 18 years old, he's got very good composure, great determination, which is always good in a youngster, as well as good physicals. I think this guy's going to be pretty damn good for us. Professional personality as well. So, looking forward to seeing what he can do. We've also brought in a couple of cheaper ones. Costina from Rio Ave, a 18-year-old right back, looking just for a backup fullback at the moment because Pablo Zavaleta is leaving for free at the end of the season. So we needed to bring someone in. I did try and bring in Vagan something, I can't remember what his name was, from Hamburg. He had just signed a contract, so although we had bids accepted, he would not sign a deal for us. So I went for this guy instead. 18-year-old Portuguese player. Looks fairly good. Again, physicals okay, good determination, good work rate, fairly standard on the technicals, but good crossing, which is what I like to see, especially if we're going to be throwing him forward as a wing back. So yeah, I like him. He's 2-star at the moment. Potential could be 4.5, but we will see how that comes to fruition. Thiago Matos we've brought in as well, 18-year-old Portuguese player again, centre back, ball playing defender. Solid across the board. I think good potential on this guy. We will keep him as a backup to Diop and Oxford. See how those two get on. If they don't, we might be dropping this guy in sooner rather than later. But yeah, once we got rid of Reed, and I was looking at trying to get rid of Ogbonna as well, I thought I need to bring in another defender. I like the defender so much, I signed another one. Benoit Barachil. 17-year-old French central defender. Not as good, I don't think, as Thiago Matas. Left-footed, which is always good. He's got very good physicals. He's got determination and the position in there. Work rate could be better, but we'll see. He has the potential to be a 5-star central defender. We just need to see how he turns out. But we do now have our centre-backs sorted. With Diop, Rice, with Diop, Oxford, Benoit here, and Thiago Matos. We have our centre-back partnerships going out for at least 5 or 10 seasons. So that's good to see as long as they come to what they should be. I'm hoping they will turn into the 5-star players that we are looking for. And we have one last player come in, Jack Clark, 18-year-old striker, in from Leeds. He's a poacher, so we're going to have to do some training on him. But yeah, his potential ability looked really good. So I thought I'd take the punt. We spent 5 million on him, which is not bad for an 18-year-old English player. His finishing's fairly good. He's got good physicals. Again, his mentals are good, looking for good determination, good work rate on players. So I'm happy to see him join in. We're going to have to put him on a bit of training, might loan him out, but we're looking for the backups there. If Art doesn't do the business, maybe we'll be bringing Jack Clark into the first team. But we still have Lucas, so you know we don't want to rush him too soon. So that is the team. We have some fitness issues to deal with. Rice still isn't back to full fitness yet. Anderson is out as well. And obviously Andy Carroll, big miss there. Wiltshire isn't fully fit, which means we won't put him up. I will drop him to the bench though. So this is the team I'm going to go with. It's still fairly strong. It should have enough about it. I'm going to start with a 4-1-4-1. I'm still going to start because it just looks, it's so green. The whole thing's so green. And the other ones, there's slight areas of weakness. So we'll start with the 4-1-4-1. We'll see if we can work it out wide and get the ball in. And Bournemouth are the opposition. So they are lining up with a flat 4-4-2. We are lining up with a 4-1-4-1. Fabianski in goal. Masuaku, Oxford, Diop and Fredericks as the back four. Tonali, Noble and Lanzini as the midfield three. With Smith Rowe on the left, Yama on the right and Fiat up top. Obviously, this is a strong team we're coming against. Lewis Cook in there is going to be a key man for them in terms of controlling that midfield. You've got Ibe on the right and Fraser on the left. We'll have to keep an eye on. They'll be coming from deep. And then Callum Wilson and Jermaine Defoe up top. I mean, it's not bad strike force, is it? I'd quite like to bring Defoe back because technically he's homegrown, which would be interesting. But we'll see. I don't want to, go and spend too much money on him. So we're going to try and G him up a little bit. Yeah, that kind of work because they are in abysmal morale at the moment. Nobody likes it. So hopefully, show him a bit of faith. We'll go out there and do something. We will close down these wide men. Close down Fraser and Ibe. We've got them on. Maybe we'll put them on tight marking. No, we'll put them closing down. And then, what are we going to do, man? Tight mark Wilson. What is he saying for Defoe? He's a top goal scorer. We'll close him down. I don't want to tight mark him because he's quick. I don't want him to get lost. So we got to watch, don't play it over the top. We are playing with a higher line. So we'll hope that they don't exploit it with Jermaine Defoe. But we won't know until we get in. So we are away. Game is underway. We're playing away from home. Can we turn our fortunes around? Like I said, 7 points, 5 games. Should be doable. What we need to get this formation clicking for us now. As the first highlight looked like it was going our way and has now turned. Can I get the ball in? The ball goes in nicely, slid out. Masuaku clears. Can we clear it to our own team though? There we go. We are through the first highlight. Well done, boys. Okay, another one. Going Bournemouth's way. Wilson on the ball. He's going to try and put it in. He gets blocked. Nicely blocked by Noble. Can we come away? Nice little counter. Up wasn't there. We got to watch for that. Just clearing it long for no reason. As Cook plays out to Fraser. This is going to come back and be there. Oh, no. It's our highlight. Yama. Into up. Come on. Comes forward into Lanzini. Lanzini's got a lot of space now. This is nice. Striding forward. Does one. Lays it off. Come on, that build-up play. We've got to be a bit snappier. Oh, Manu. Oh. Lanzini showing that maybe he does have a place in this team. Tonali takes up another throw in here. Noble's gone all the way back to Masuaku here. That was pointless. Lanzini again with the shot. Blocked. Oh, could he be the saviour? Oxford now. Big ball out. Smith Rowe brings it down. Cuts inside. Into up. Lay it off. Noble. Yes! Come on. 10 minutes in, Mark Noble puts us up, Fiat up with the assist. We've turned our domination into a goal. This is the first time we've done this. Oxford with a lovely ball out. Smith Rowe brings it down, cuts inside as we want those inside forwards to do. Lays it off to Arp, who just turns it around the corner. That pressing forward on support, now getting into the game is what I like to see. Have we cracked it in the first game? Or am I getting a little bit ahead of myself? Right, here we go. Free kick. Lanzini swings it in. Yama's there. He's gone down. It is a penalty. Is Mark Noble going to step up and take this one? He's missed one already this season. Don't miss this one. Please. Noble steps up. Yes! Puts it away confidently. 2-0. 2 goals for the captain. Oh, 25 minutes in. We look like a completely different team. Look at this. Confidence from Mr. West Ham there. He smashes it. Wasn't a great penalty, but it went in. Okay, Oxford here. Nice ball into Smith Rowe. He's got man outside him. He's not used him. Lanzini. Yama. I didn't put shoot their Sutton on Yama because he's got better long shots. But that wasn't really showing there. As they come forward now. Nicely done by Fredericks. Yama now coming forward. Going to cut inside. He is. He's got men in front of him. Noble. Lay it off. Lanzini. Look at him. He's just... Oh! He's committing defenders. And another penalty. Can Noble get his hat-trick? 34 minutes in. Come on. Mark Noble gets his hat-trick. His 8th goal of the season, which puts him top goal scorer. And we are 3-0 up before half-time. I'm feeling a little bit better now. I did all that work on those tactics, and I was really hoping this 4-1-4-1 works because it just looks like the formation that should work for us. Fits our players to the T. As Jordan Ibe comes forward now, swings in. Don't let him score before half-time. Let's keep it Oh, great save by Fabs. And second save on the rebound. Let's go in. Let's go in up at half-time, shall we? Because they're pushing. Lewis Cook now. Oh my God, don't put it in. Cook again. Out it goes. Ake. Fabianski saves. Right, let's go for a praise. Let's give him a praise. I don't want to, like, annoy him with morale being so bad. Tonali into Noble. Back to Noble. Finds Yama. Yama's gone back to Lanzini. Got enough players there. Wingbacks are creeping forward. Look at this. Little triangles of football. Loving it. Smith Rowe. Up. Turn. Shoots. Hits the post. Ooh. Damn. Lanzini. Free kick. Oh, just wide. I haven't seen any. We haven't got like an outstanding free kick taker. I'd like to add one. Noble now. Swings a corner in. We're not doing much from set pieces either. Yama now. Noble again. Second chance. Puts it in. Lanzini's there. Lanzini gets there. Somehow he wins the header, but it's gone wide. And that's half time. Only at half time. Damn. Right. Assertive. I'm very happy. Keep going. I won't give him the complacency one. I really just want to boost the morale now. Get as many of them out of Abysmal as possible. And this is the best way of doing it. So if we need 5 points, at the moment we have 3 of those in the bank. Noble with a long shot. Told you not to do that. You may have scored 3, but 2 of them for the penalty spot. Oh, we'll come up to 60 minutes. Yama's not having a great game. It's not a terrible game, but we'll bring on Dean Garner out on that right-hand side. Just mix it up. Get a bit more speed out there as well. Keep the Bournemouth defenders on their toes. As we have our first highlight of the second half. Oh, no, it's gone. Right, 65 minutes. Here we are. Oh, giving away the ball there. Smith Rowe gives it away. Wilson. We've got enough defenders back, though. Jordan Ibe. That's it. Nice defensive shape. I like what we're doing here. Oh, they've got a bit of space, though. Fraser. Long shot. Well defended. We are 75 minutes in. I've never seen so many greens across my team's screen before. As Lanzini picks up a missed ball by Smith Rowe. He's going on his own. He found Dean Garner. He's taking the shot. Can't believe Lanzini didn't go for it on his own. He got all the way there and passed backwards. Noble now. Free kick goes in. Free kick? Corner, sorry. Lanzini, edge of the box. Back out to Noble. Second chance. Dean Garner. Finds Smith Rowe. No, he doesn't. Damn. But we are looking like a completely different team. Look at those stats. Absolutely on form. Winning the ball back. Arp's done a great job of getting there. Dean Garner, look at him go. The pace. Put it inside. Ah. Noble. He's getting greedy now, isn't he? Noble is getting greedy. Look at all that green. Oh, makes me so happy. Right, Fabianski now. Out to Oxford. Can we play it out? Masuaku. Into Noble. Lays it off. Look at this. Nice play. Arp's getting brought in as well. Being on support just means he drops that a little bit deeper. Up now. Lanzini's flanked him. Noble's flanked him. Dean Garner in. Ah, Begovic with a save. They've changed formation of Bournemouth, but 10 minutes to go. We can't let him 3 goals, surely. Corner here. Lanzini, edge of the box. Ping it. Oh, he's gone back to Noble. Corners we're just no good at the moment. We're not finding the right routine. Fredericks out to Arp. Again, look at him. Just assured on the ball. Lanzini's pass goes awry. But yeah, I'm liking Arp. We need to remember he's not going to be the out-and-out goal scorer, especially playing on support. It's going to be people like Lanzini and Noble getting behind him. But great pressure there. Forces him into a mistake. Dean Garner's in. He's the offside, though. Ah. Oxford now. Oh, that was a mistake. Defoe's through. He's one-on-one. Great block. Tonali clears. Come on. Keep a clean sheet. If we can keep a clean sheet, that's even better. Smith now. Into Defoe. We got, what, minutes left. This is going to go down as a victory. 3 of the 5 points we're going to pick up in the first game. Oh, that's a big weight lifted. Gives us the formation. Bournemouth would have been one of the more difficult teams we had to take on as well. Begovic has gone for a run there. We've won the ball. Can we get it back? Lerma, Sermon, Caracas, Defoe. He's had a long shot. It's wide. Oh, he's offside. Even better. Right, 30 seconds to go. Can we just hold on to this one now? I'd like to get... Oh, Tonali. Great interception there. Cutting it out. Arp's now in. Finds Noble. Give it back. Where's he going? Out to Fredericks. Nicely done. Good run by Fredericks there. Not a great ball. Not a great ball. Wingback. We haven't actually relied on the wingbacks at all, which is interesting. They were our main outlet for attacking. And this game, we've managed to keep them back and actually find goals elsewhere. Dean Garner now. Oh. And I know 2 of them were penalties. But... it was from great runs into the box that we got those penalties. But that is a win. Bournemouth didn't even look like scoring. 3-0. Yes, boys. Mr. West Ham leading the side there. Very happy. That's the first hat-trick we've had in FM19 as well, when it went to Mr. West Ham. Like in that a lot. Of course, he's had a cagey press conference. He's pissed off, isn't he? How can Tonali is just signed and he's already got a fitness concern? This beta, needs to get out of this beta period very quick because there's a lot of injuries and a lot of fitness problems. But that is a win. We are still 17th. Oh. Still 17th. We're on 22 points, the same as Cardiff. Damn them, keep winning. But we are playing Brighton. We've just played Bournemouth. We've got Burnley coming up as well. We've got Leicester coming up. It's going to be bad. So I will be back straight away for the next episode. Brighton and Burnley, 15th and 11th. 2 must-win games. So we can get ourselves those 7 points, get ourselves safe, and start progressing for the end of this season. We need a real late push just for a mid-table. Just get towards 40 points, get out of this danger zone, and just so we can be settled, ready for the next season, which will be in the full release when all these problems would have gone. But we'll leave it there. If you have enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you back next time where hopefully we can continue this winning form. And by winning form, I mean 1 game win. Yeah. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.